Well, they're calling him Spider-Man, the man who can climb anything.
In Chicago's Sears.
Spider-Man has struck again.
Hello, beautiful folks on the internet. Welcome to Lunatic Earth.
This scene is not from any Spider-Man movie. This is the real-life Spider-Man, Alain Robert, celebrating right after successfully climbing the tallest skyscraper in Venezuela. Alain Robert is a 58-year-old urban climber, known for his astonishing solo climbing career. With over 150 skyscrapers, he is one of the most decorated urban climber in the world. This also qualifies his name in the Guinness Books of World Records. He developed his passion for climbing when he was just 8 years, when he saw a film on TV, The Mountain.
Scenes of raw courage and heart-stopping suspense on the knife edge of disaster.
This was the first time he discovered that humans climb mountains. At the age of 11, when he was returning home from school, he realized that he lost his keys. So instead of waiting until his parents come back from work, he climbed 8 floors up towards his window to get in his apartment. Alain started to climb massive mountain cliffs when he was a teenager, and by the time when he was 20, he fell from a height of 50 feet, which shattered his wrist, forearms, and pelvis. Also, he was in coma for 7 days. Doctors said he would never be able to climb again, as more than 60% of his body was damaged. But thanks to his dedication and perseverance towards his craft, Alain recovered and proved his doctors wrong and started to climb just 1 year after this accident. After 20 years of climbing mountains, Alain shifted his focus on skyscrapers and started to conquer some of the world's most tallest buildings. So, how does he climb such enormously huge structures? Well, the technique is simple. He climbs by locking his toes and fingers in the opening of a structure, then pushes himself up by twisting his feet. Or sometimes he has to climb by spreading his hands and feet, just like kids climb door frames. Most of his ascents are without any safety equipment. Alain believes he has more faith and confidence on his hands and feet over climbing with an equipment. He has been arrested several times in many different countries. Like in June 2007, when he climbed the Jinmao Tower in Shanghai. This stunt landed him in jail for 8 days and was forbidden from China for 5 years. However, this is not the case with every other country, as in the same year, he was invited by the Ministry of Abu Dhabi to inaugurate the Investment Authority Tower. This was also one of his most publicized stunts, and more than 100,000 people were in attendance to watch him climb this 500 feet tall skyscraper. In the same year, Alain ascended the Akbar Tower, which is situated in the center of a large traffic circle in Barcelona. Alain chose to climb at around 6 in the evening, when people were leaving from work. This attracted several thousand people watch him live with great interest. Although his global recognition began back in 2004, when the president of Taipei invited Alain to climb the then world's tallest skyscraper. On the day of the ascent, the weather conditions were not so pleasant, as it was raining with heavy winds. It was very slippery and almost impossible to hold grip. Still, he managed to climb this super tall skyscraper in just 4 hours. Fast forward, 6 years later, the Burj Khalifa took over the Taipei 101 and became the world's tallest skyscraper. The following year, Alain was permitted to climb this 2,700 feet tall skyscraper. As mentioned earlier, that Alain does not rely on safety equipment, but the event organizers didn't want it to take any chances. So Alain had to use a rope and a harness. It took him more than 6 hours to reach to the summit of the tower. With a total of 45 years of climbing experience, he has done a lot more than what you just saw here. His resume also includes the Empire State Building, the Sydney Tower, the Golden Gate Bridge, the Eiffel Tower, and many other countless immensely large structures around the world.
This is a homage beat.
His most recent stunt was in April 2020, when he climbed a 144-meter tall skyscraper in Barcelona for the awareness of the current pandemic and send a message that the fear is more contagious than the virus itself.
Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you had a great time. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe. Till then,
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
You're born, you're gonna die one day. And this is the game.